Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a viewer requested video topic. Michael McMahon wanted to know what I want to see for The Walking Dead Season 5. So in terms of story, in terms of basically everything, what I personally would like to see for the upcoming season. Okay, so thanks very much to Michael for this great video suggestion. I did this for The Walking Dead Season 4. Makes sense that I want to do it for The Walking Dead Season 5. Didn't want to include it in the Q&A because it's one that I can talk enough about that it would take up an entire Q&A. So I might as well just do one video for it and kind of give you guys my thoughts on what I would like to see in The Walking Dead Season 5, what I would like it to consist of, what I would like it to be. So as far as we know, we're going to be getting another 16 episodes. It hasn't been officially announced yet or confirmed or anything. But, you know, last two seasons we have. I don't think they're going to step it up and do any more than that because I think it's hard enough for them to do 16 without having a bunch of filler episodes or, you know, just the quality of the show deteriorating. So 16 episodes is quite a bit. We saw with Season 4, Season 3 that as they upped it to that amount, they started covering quite a bit of the storyline from the comic book series pretty quickly. At this point right now, we're probably at about issue 60, somewhere around there, and the Walking Dead comic book series is at issue 125. So that said, you know, we're about 65, let's say 60, 65 issues behind, something like that, roughly. And, you know, that's a good amount. So in terms of this season, I would probably say it's probably going to cover at least 2 trade paperbacks or at least 20 issues, I'd want to say. Somewhere around there, 20 to 30 issues, I'd say. I'd like to see the season end at them finding the Alexandria safe zone. I think that's a good sort of climax for the season. And I'd like this season to concentrate on the type of feel that we had sort of at the end of I want to say Season 1 minus the CDC. So, of course, the group is going to be on the road, just like in the comic book series. They're probably going to be heading to Washington, D.C. after a little while. Of course, we have to deal with the situation at Terminus first. So, in terms of Terminus, I'd like to see some back-and-forth fighting with at least 2 character deaths from Rick's side. Probably one of them being Beth, because I think that makes sense that they would kill her off at this point. It wouldn't really be realistic, I don't think, unless she joined the Terminus group or something, because, I don't know, let's say Gareth fancies her or something, or, you know, something of the sort like that. I would like to see at least 2 good character deaths from the Terminus situation. If we don't get any, I'm going to start saying that the show is not as realistic as I think it should be, I guess. So we should see some good back and forth fighting, and I'd like for that to last, I'd say, at least 4 to 5 episodes. They could stretch it to a half season, but I don't know if there's enough of a story there with what Terminus is to do that. So I'm saying I'd want to see about 4 or 5 episodes of Terminus, see some battles, some deaths. Should be good back and forth. Escaping could be a couple episodes, you know, maybe getting rearmed, getting prepared, coming up with a strategy, you know, something of the sort like that to take down Terminus, because they're outnumbered. They have more firearms, it seems like, at Terminus. Everybody's got high-powered assault rifles, it looks like. They know the area, they know the terrain, they've got strategy, they got guys on top of the roofs, they're really a formidable force to reckon with. So at least I want to see 4 or 5 episodes of that with a couple character deaths. So that's for Terminus. The rest of the season, up to the mid-season finale and past, I'd like to see the group on the road for the majority of it. I think it's enough of a distance from where they're at right now to Washington, D.C., on the road that we could see some really great stuff along the way. You could have maybe some other group survivors out there, you know, on their own, meet Rick's group, maybe have one join, maybe have another be just some kind of confrontation between them for supplies or something like that, like some kind of battle, some kind of war, something like that, like fight along the way. And you know, at least I want to say maybe 1 or 2 character deaths during that point, and then ending the season, maybe the last couple episodes at the Alexandria safe zone, with the finale being like a giant herd. There's a scene in the comic book series where basically they're at the Alexandria safe zone, and there's this humongous herd that comes through and knocks the gates down, basically. I'd like to see something like that for the finale. Like have the enemy for the finale of season 5 just be zombies, but have there be so many that they smash it down and pin everyone inside, and Rick's group has to literally fight their way out. I think that would be a cool finale, because we haven't seen anything like that before. We've only seen the group either run from a herd, or it be pretty much, let's say, another group attacking or something like that. We have not seen a full-on herd that the group has to confront and fight through rather than, run from. So I think that would be a good finale for season 5. In the middle, you could have a lot of, the travel. In an ideal, if this was my season, I'd get Lenny James in there as Morgan. I'd have him rejoin the group and, go on from there, so you could get a couple episodes out of that. Would be fantastic. You'd have a lot of stuff with Eugene and some of the newer characters with Concentration. Would be a lot of fun, and just kind of some different things, some different obstacles they would run into along the way to Washington, D.C. Getting to see lots of different environments, getting to see lots of different things happening with a couple character deaths mixed in, and then some other groups meeting, and finally ending with, like I said, them joining the Alexandria Safe Zone and the big herd at the end. That's kind of my ideal type season for what I would want to see, with Morgan joining as well. So probably won't happen. Most of it probably won't happen. Maybe the Terminus thing will be quick. I don't know. Maybe we'll get one character death, because after season 4, I gotta say, man, it seems like they're getting shy on character deaths. They're starting to become a little squeamish when it comes to killing characters off. I'd have to say, because we probably should have gotten a death at the end of season 4, but they said, "Oh, we don't want to, we don't want to make it formulaic or predictable or anything," so they didn't go that route. And I think now you kind of have to. So if we don't get at least a couple of good character deaths in the first half of season 5, then I'll be a little bit disappointed. So just to wrap it up, go over it all again. Terminus, 4 or 5 episodes, couple character deaths, onward to Washington, D.C. Lots of fun along the way. Morgan joining, other groups fighting, maybe another couple people joining. Completely new characters I'd like to see, because that we don't get enough of new characters, like Tara, for example. We don't get enough of those. I like to see more of those characters we don't know anything about, like Bob Stuckey's kind of one too. And then the big finale, getting into the Alexandria Safe Zone, moving in, and right away, or within a couple episodes, a giant herd at the end that they have to tear their way through, line up in a line and have them, Tyrese with a hammer, Michelle and everybody strategically, pushing through a wall of just endless zombies. I love that, man. That would be great. So in my ideal world, that's what I would like to see for it. Let me know what you guys would like to see for The Walking Dead Season 5. Not a predictions video per se, but just some things you would want to see and how you would want to see the season go. Generally, that's how I would want to see it go. To pick the character deaths, probably Beth. Probably after that, I want to go with Maggie, because you wouldn't expect that. And then Glenn can have the whole Sorrow thing throughout the season. And then maybe in the second half have one more character death. Not Glenn, that's too predictable. Maybe somebody else like Tyrese or Carol or somebody like that. Not the newer characters, but some that have been there for at least a season or two onward, somebody like that. So that would be good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what your ideal season would be, what events you would like to see where, and what character deaths you would like to see maybe. Right in the comments below. We can talk about it. And that's pretty much all I got to say for this one. If you guys have any of the video suggestions, private message them to me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, as always, saying peace.